for our sponsors as the location sponsors. We thank them for their support making event Dubai possible. But you know what? It's time for the captain to have a bit of a talk. Welcome everyone on flight 004 Erangel. This is your captain speaking. We are currently cruising at the airspeed of 1,000 miles per hour, and do take with you some light snacks and also some couple of Mountain Dews. Just sit back and enjoy the PMGC finals. Thank you.
We're back in Erangel, ladies and gentlemen. This is our next round here in the PMGC PUBG Mobile Global Championship 2020 Finals. Let's go, round 2 of Erangel today.
Oh man, it's gonna be round 2. We have a couple of more Erangels. By the way, if you guys haven't noticed, we have 4 Erangels just today, okay? So the Kings of Erangel just now, previously was 4 a.m. Will it be the same? Apparently the first game today taken off by a different teams, which if I'm not mistaken was Navi. Will they take the second round, or will it be back to 4 a.m. or entirely a new team merging this time? Just emerge into rising up into the game to get themselves the Kings of Erangel. One of the most played or maps in the whole entire tournament. It's gonna be the circle, comprising, I say, 50-60% of water in here, and it's gonna be a tough one for the players that is dropping way too far than the rest of them.
And check that out, 4 a.m. They are right smack in the middle of the circle. Is this a sign for them to actually claim back their title of being the Kings of Erangel? Ladies and gentlemen, put your predictions in the comment section. Go crazy in the comment section. Don't forget as well that you can hashtag PMGCX1+ in the comment sections to stand a chance to win the OnePlus 80 phone together with OnePlus Buds, ladies and gentlemen. So you don't want to miss out on that opportunity while cheering on for your favorite team. Will 4 a.m. be the Kings of Erangel again? Put it in the comment section. Or will it be another team? Chant it out in the comment section.
We're looking at the teams that no double chicken dinner so far yet, but will be when it comes to another Erangel map here. 4 a.m. especially, there have been a bit of a shaky moments for them the last couple of games. They did not perform as well as yesterday. And we're looking at Zeus suddenly triumph after one fight to another in the previous weekend. But can they keep the momentum up in this game here today? We have, I think it's going to be 3 more games after this, Cloud. It's going to be another Erangel and another Erangel, right?
Yes, that's correct. We're going to end the day with 2 Erangels and 1 Sandhawk after this. So don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Basically, we're telling you the schedule, so you don't want to miss out on all that action. But just look at this circle, totally different from the first Erangel that we're seeing today. And moving on to the other side, whereby Mansion is the middle of this circle with teams on the left side. Now it's their turn to move in.
That's very true. I'm surprised that nobody actually tried to drop into the southern side. Maybe some teams actually dropped there, but they immediately go into the mainland the moment the circle pops out. But the thing is, yes, going into the circle as fast as you can is one of the most effective strategy. But in the meantime, once you already dropped where you were back then, you might as well just loot up a couple of weapons in case you meet or bomb into another team when you are rotating into the circle. So I'm not sure. Nobody is going to drop into Sun of Sky. Apparently it's going to be empty and vacant all this time. Well, Jungle Pool, Navi and Zeus, will they bomb into another? Because apparently they are moving in the same direction very soon. And Secret, will they get gatekept by Alpha 7? Alpha 7 have been forming quite well, and we do know 4 a.m. always plays the middle of a circle. Not really every single game, but they sometimes rotate a bit late, and they purposely doing so. But when it comes to getting into the circle after that shift, hot shift and whatsoever, they always make sure they maintain in the center of it when they already got into. It's either rotating very late for them, or they're just going to be at the center of the circle. That's how 4 a.m. plays mostly.
Yeah, they are not the team that's like somewhere in between they like to take care of the borders. No, that it's not that kind of play style. I agree with Juju that it's either that they make that rotation or they get into the circle straight up. So, but for now, their drop point in Yasnaya Polyana, and they do have a couple of vehicles there, so they're really, really comfortable so far for 4am. But it's not the same for teams like Zeus Esports, for like Navi, who got the winner chicken dinner earlier today. So are they going to repeat their feat? It's anyone's guess, but Zeus Esports, they're starting to make their move right now. We can see IC with the vehicle just circling really close by with Navi. Gotta be careful there.
Seems like they are going in the same direction as we predicted it to be, but this is not a good sign. Especially these two teams are performing quite well. They got themselves quite a momentum to start. But if they start to bow down here, they start to be knocked down and being the first one to be out, it's going to be hard for them to regain that momentum they just gathered themselves into. And the rest of the teams we're talking about, Digital Athletics, one of the teams that to be watched out for, including Futbolist, is playing at the edge, at the coast area, just outskirts of Quarry. And RRQ Apprentice to Pachinki. We do have Power 888 just scouting around. Milta Power with Popka. Secret Jin just moved from there. While 4am straight away at the center of the circle. It's not just them. It's going to be Alpha 7 to Secret Jin. A1 as well as Konina Power, who just slowly tried to approach it. But I'm not sure. Konina Power apparently only have Axer around the shelter. The others are quite far behind.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's very, very far indeed, especially if you're in the circle. And if you made enough study, like we watch all these games, you as a pro player, you would know that, okay, in the circle, there's a lot of teams that people like to park themselves in the middle of the circle. So by having that split inside of the circle, it's a very, very big risk that actually Axer is taking. So he could bump into other teams, or while he's moving around, other teams could come to him. So it's super big risk that he's taking. And if he gets knocked down, there's nothing that his teams can do. We can see an example here. Abrupt Slayer is coming in closer and closer towards Axer. He takes his vehicle, he moves away back up to this team, and hopefully he doesn't get spotted out by his opponents from Abrupt Slayer.
But the thing is, look at this cloud at the Medusa intersection that we're looking just on the outskirts of shelter. How concentrated it is by these teams. But here, Navi, we talked about this before. It's just eventually they'll meet one at one's end. So we're talking about Navi and Zeus here fighting against each other. The moment they are done here, the moment they cross that bridge, it's gonna be team secret next one for their contenders. While Zeus side, they were having a hard time. Oh, he dropped himself quite hard. A valley, he got no cover. But oh boy, again got caught in the middle of the action. And Smoke, he didn't expect him to be in the water so soon. And he got caught there as well by himself. This kind of angle. How did he pull that off?
How did he pull that off? Indeed, what an angle that was, and he still managed to get that one knockdown. But first blood still goes to Zoe from Zeus Esports, and now the nades start to rain on. Can he actually hang on to this? Dixie now is all alone on the other side. Oh boy. Oh, Icy's going to come up from behind. Now Icy with the shots coming out. Icy cannot secure the knockdown at least. At the same time, the zone is in to say hello to all of them. Oh boy, has been taken out by the play zone. The nade has been tossed out by Icy, but he cannot connect the nade onto his opponent. The spray coming out. Can he actually get knocked down to Dixie? Dixie trying to get away, and yes, Dixie will survive, will live to tell this tale another day.
Yeah, this kid just saying bye. I got no time, dude. And nobody got time for that. Straight away, just abandon his teammate for the sake of the greater good. But he is actually kind of being forced to do so. But you look at how persistent Yol is. He's not giving up. He's not done. I'm not done with you. Come here, you. But he's taking the blue. In the meantime, he needs to cover the ball. Look at that play. He's not totally done. It's like, I'm not going to get this enough. His team, on the other hand, World Karma hit him. He lost the major casualty on his side. He's the remaining last member of Navi. They did well in the first game here today. They cannot afford to lose at all. They cannot be the first one to be out. And can he make it just in the nick of time to survive? On the side of Joker with the Bigetron now changing fire, changing bullets to Alpha 7. apparently they popped the smoke. They want to get the airdrop, and they got it.
Joker, now will he get the last laugh at the same time? And Choo, if we look at this, the zone actually shifts to the right side of the map, so it really doesn't help Tixi. I really worry for Tixi at this point. With his vehicle being smoked up, if he bump into another team, he could be blown up to blitz. So you got to be careful there how he actually rotates. From our view, of course, there's a good entry from Stauber all the way in, but of course from his view, you need to decide the best for himself.
That's very true, and decision making in this at this point of the stage is really crucial. One mistake, one error of shot calling, you will cause the whole casualty of the whole team. That what was Navi have to go against, and now TC, I'm not sure how long can he sustain. He's gonna explode. The first team to get wiped off from this map. Futbolist finished the deal for the side of a team that have been chasing them for some time. It's going to be Lutz getting the last members here. Navi plays at 16. They had a good start, but now they are losing it. Get themselves at the bottom 16.
Futbolist is like, okay, Zeus, if you don't want that, we're going to get it. You know, it's like, aha, you don't want to finish him off? He's ours. So, unfortunately for Navi, they got the chicken dinner in Erangel earlier today, but this time, the first one to bow out and the first team to bow out. No other players have been eliminated yet so far. And now we are moving into these other teams, including KDA. They are making their rotation from the northern side into the circle. Probably going to pass by either Yasnaya or going to pass by the mountain area. We'll need to wait and see. KDA, again, the team to actually look out for. They are really showing that they are super consistent in the grand final so far.
That's very true, and it's so rare to see, and it's very happy. I mean, like, I have very pleasant feeling watching teams that out of nowhere, unknown before, the Black Horse. Throughout their entire league, they progress so much. They learn so much. They take it in all the lessons they learned before and actually apply it in the grand finals, which what they have been doing for Digital Athletics. But the next circle will be crucial for these guys. It's going to be on the coastline of Lipovka, and it's going to be a hard one. Look at how Futbolist just dogged themselves there and parked themselves right in the center in front of Digital Athletics. And they start to exchange fire. Raising get one, but he got knocked down back. They got 1-2-1 trade. Yeah, Solas tried to climb the higher ground, try to catch a glimpse of Futbolist members, but Lips, holy! And that's just right in the face, shooting straight point blank for him. And Solas still being Solas here. He apparently is really, we call it hati kering from Malaysia. And Solas, we say tried-heartedly just take all the kills right in front of him and roam and just roaming around trying to take one down for Solas, but it's just too tough for him.
Oh, that almost. Solas, you can say, I don't have a soul for you to kill, so bye-bye, see you, adios, I'll see you in the final few circles. But then again, we move over to Abrupt Slayers now. Leon putting pressure on the side of NOVA-XQF. NOVA-XQF pops out the smoke, so they compromise their positioning. At least these players, these teams, they are in the zone for now. They can hang on to it, and now this third zone is closing in. We will see where the zone will go. Will it continue to move on to the side of Lipovka? If it does, man, it's such a hardship of a zone that a lot of these teams, they need to move.
And they are really in the need of me. I'm talking about dire need of it. They don't have time anymore. Plus, one more thing is that the time is ticking so fast. Right now, they're trying to take down on Bigetron, who's shifting from one compound to another, while Alpha 778 is trying to go for all the angles here, and they are in the middle. Aerowolf on the other side, one more team behind them. They don't want to overexpose themselves, and Luxy Park himself with meaning 14 just to return the favor a bit here. Yeah, we're here, you guys shot at us, and we noticed that. Just giving that idea of exchanging thoughts with just bullets. Now, Lipovka is quite heavily concentrated by these guys, and too much people around the corner. Every single turn that they move, every single angle, there will be one team occupying that region or that compound. That's to be extra careful. A bit of replay for 4 a.m. here. Look at how they just sprayed away and not stopping at all. They don't care. They will just spray. If there's no kill feed knockdown, they will not stop.
You know, as the song goes, every step you take, every move you make, na 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 na. I'll be watching you. Yeah, because I don't remember the lyrics.
It's gonna be "I'll be missing you," right?
Yeah. But this one is like "I'll be watching you." That's from the teams.
Oh well, maybe probably they won't be missed for the players, even though they been shooting continuously. The Futbolists reunite with their teammates here, just at the junction of their small roads. But we have them still roaming around. But they have to be extra careful now. They are not wanted here. They are not welcome at all. Aerowolf are on full alert about trying to take up the fight. Rome and Solke, it's not going to be okay if you just barge into somebody's house and you're not welcome. Look at that. They try to take up the challenge, but they have the advantage of the terrain for now. The sloping over here give them extra covers, but Rome, he tipped a bit of that nade being thrown and tossed at him. It's going to be Renare and Spav. They try to keep the pressure on their side, while the rest of Futbolist is trying to figure things out. How to actually flush the whole team of Aerowolf Limax to get out from this compound and take it as theirs.
But we move over to Secret Jin. Right now, looks like 2K has been knocked down. 4 a.m. against Secret Jin, but the high ground is being held up by GZ. Managed to get the one knocked down there, and now 4 a.m. They're going to go for the aggressive play. They're going to go for the wraparound. One of them is going behind, right in front. GZ has been knocked down by Hasaki. Finished off by Hasaki and Swan with a long range. At the same time, you can see that Gita is finished off by Matoy. And Hasaki now has the high ground advantage. Finish them off. And Secret Jin has been eliminated by 4 a.m. at 15th place.
Secret Jin just still having a hard time to keep up here. We're talking about them since day one, struggling until now, trying to find the right chemistry between the teams, the right formula to actually win this, but still not managed to achieve that yet by far. Abrupt Slayers, on the other hand, they have been on a roller coaster ride, up and down it seems for them, and they're having a hard time to get themselves that one chicken. But 4 a.m. on the other hand is a different story. They have been getting a lot of kills, a lot of chickens. Whenever they want it to be, it can happen. Konina Power surprises us just as much as Ninja Athletics as the Black Horse. But can they prove themselves this time? Abrupt Slayers, Leon, it's going to be a free kill point, but now wrapping it. Hello there! Alpha 7 has arrived! Aerowolf and Alpha 7 round 2 again! The Alphas, the roofs, taking each other down, biting! And it's going to be round 4 though many times here. Will Alpha 7 win against 40 CQC, or Aerowolf finally just wipe up the whole Alpha 7 with the help of Futbolist from the outside?
Oh, Supuna tries to do it, but then again, Supuna getting knocked down there. And hang on a second. Alpha 7 eliminated. Wow! Wow, Aerowolf managed to defend that compound. What a great play there by Aerowolf, but they need to recover quickly. Futbolist has moved in. Raum, together with his teammate, now they're trying to find out where the team members from Aerowolf are at. And now Raum circling around with the AK in hand. 1 kill so far for Raum, 3 kills so far for Futbolist. And now they're trying to find a good angle there, but Soke is coming in for another angle. RRQ has been eliminated at 30 plays at the same time. Soke now putting a lot of pressure onto Renare. Renare now trying to guard his teammates while the revive kicks in, but can they kick it in time, Choo-Choo? This is the big question mark.
That's very true. Now, Aerowolf, do they have enough time? Can they reset, reassess, recuperate from the fall? They did win a minor victory for now, but for how long? They did withstand that huge rushing in, rampaging coming out for them just now, but Abrupt Slayers will be eliminated next, but football is still not enough. They want to take Aerowolf Limax down, and Bigetron is approaching very slowly, saying it's for Nova. And it's going to be 2v2 for Futbolist, Realm, Renare, Potato, Solke. It's going to be 1 versus 1 for each of these guys. And while Renare is figuring things out, buying time with the help of the smoke for now, but Potato thinking twice as much, hoping to toss another smoke just to buy more time, but they got They got knocked down. Renore, he has nowhere to go. Potato will be the last option for him now. He needs the revival. On side of Potato is down to his side. He has to care and take the burden. And now he's been left alone. Potato soloing this time. 1v2. The soul members Aerowolf Limax. He cannot afford to go down this fast. They need the placement. They need the kill. They need to survive. Realm on the other hand still want them. So okay. It's really having a good heated up in momentum. He needs this. Potato, where to hide? Where to go? We'll get fried. We'll get french fries. Him dead.
Yeah, oh man. Potato did what he could, try to survive as long as possible, but then again, it was just too tough. Now they're coming in. Now we move on over to A1 eSports. Dante have been knocked down. And Go KDA has been eliminated at 10th place. And now we can see that 4 a.m. Looks like this could be an opportunity for 4 a.m. to actually come up and take back their top spot that they really, really wanted. And now Jax is still alive there with only 10% of health. Dante has been finished off by Sub with a nice nade there. And Jax as well has been eliminated by Sub with a nice nade kill there, and they will be out at 9th place.
Down to 8 teams here, very fast. We're talking about the 4th or 5th phase, the great migration. That's what we call this, because all the teams will be purged here. And slowly 4 a.m. Look at the double toss. It was brilliant coming out from him, but Martoy tossed. That toss is kind of exploding himself towards Martoy. He's waiting at the back line now. So he cowered himself in a very hard position for Martoy to find. On the side of Secret, they have 4 members in World Alive. Team Secret Malaysia trying to go for the back around corner, wrap around 4 a.m. The last member took, even though he's soloing, he is not gonna go down that easily, making it tough for the teams to actually take him down. Eye shot with a mini 14, spot out to side, CY. He got clipped back, and Eye shot, he needs to take a breather for a bit while the rest of team members will put the pressure on Zeus and also 4 a.m. But mind you that Power 888 and also Konina Power is just across them too.
Oh, and Team Secret, they had the high ground, so a good positioning earlier, but now the zone has shifted away from them. Ice have been knocked down by Zoxy from Bigetron Red Aliens. They RRQ this game, and South now with the long range shot with the DP there, trying to take down team members from Konina Power, cannot connect the shots. But Abeli, on the other hand, managed to take down one team member from Konina Power. And now we can see that 4 a.m. they need to move really soon, about 20 more seconds until the zone closes in. NOVA-XQF have been eliminated at 8th place, and the zone favors so far 2 teams, Zeus eSports being one of them, together with Futbolist at 4 a.m. What just happened? Eliminated at 7th place.
Man, they thought they are the only one team that's occupying their area, but they were wrong. We're talking about this, even though it's not in the circle, but they will never be alone. Team Secret both at PWAA going towards the positioning into the circle at the same time, but they will clash towards each other while Bigetron, they keeping this one, even though they're not in the circle, but they want to take up the kill. They need the kill. They shot one down. They take one member of PWAA, but TNT slaps. Down to 5 teams now. PWAA at 6th place. What Secret coming up from behind, backstabbing every single team possible.
Although they don't have the zone, but Team Secret's positioning on the high ground is prime position for them. So okay, managed to get the knockdown onto Liquid, and now Rex looks like he has been taken out by the zone. And at least Futbolist, they have the zone for now, so they have time to buy. Bigetron Red Aliens just arriving in the zone. They are playing by the edge of it at this point, and the nades coming in from Futbolist, putting a lot of pressure onto them. At the same time, Mato has been taken out by IC, and IC now changing his position, changing his crosshair onto the side of Konina Power.
Oh, Konina Power, now they're trying to get in, but in the meantime, they have all 4 men. It's not wrong for them to actually try to take up a challenge. Bigetron tried to take one down for Futbolist, one knocked down, crawling towards the side of their teammate, hoping for them to revive, but look at that spray with the micro Uzi, but it will not connect with this kind of distance. They've got one. Liquid is down to its knees here, and Bigetron struggling to keep the boat afloat. Luxy, Ryzen, and Zuxi, the only 3 members left. Grenade kill here, one of the teams got it. Futbolist bombardment, barrels, and non-stop grenades showering down upon them, but Team Secret and Futbolist will be the one that's bowing out first. The Delta top 3 teams only now. It's gonna be Bigetron, and also none other than Zeus again, and Konina Power.
Well, it's going to be another top 3 finisher for Bigetron Red Aliens. Could this be their moment to rise up in the PMGC finals? Ladies and gentlemen, let's check this out. Let's wait and see. But we have Konina Power as well as Zeus eSports. All these teams, they have yet to get their winner chicken dinner. And now Konina Power, they are 4. So actually it's 4 before we 3 right now. Zeus eSports, with only 3 team members. Each of them, they have their own corner. 25 more seconds until the zone closes in, especially onto the side of Konina Power. They are closest onto the blue zone, so they need to decide how they want to move. There's one team member of Bigetron Red Aliens on behind as well. So that's another team member that needs to move. White Heat looks like he's going to make that move right here, right now.
But it's too crowded for a very small circle, and Belly will be the first one to be shot down with a DP28 by Konina Power. Extra 4 men marching in. Now Zeus down to 1 more person there. They only have 2 members left. It's going to be 2v4v4. It's going to be equal odds for Konina Power and Bigetron, but not on the side of Zeus here. But they are too busy against themselves. This is the moment Zeus was hoping for. They got the time that they needed. They are buying time for themselves to revive ability, but in the meantime, Konina Power 2 knockdown. Bigetron, all 4 still standing strong. Frozen seems to be bleeding out. Same goes for Black White, but I'm barely charging in slowly with a vehicle. He tried to distract himself and taking this golden opportunity where he didn't get the distraction at all by these 2 teams. Now heavily shot down Bigetron. Bigetron, they have to face 2 teams at one time. They are having too much pressure on 2 different angles. Ryzen taking on Konina Power's side. Same goes for Zaxi. But Ryzen will take it, but another 2 team members here, Luxi, will take another side on the side of Liquid. It's going to be Zeus! Oh, that nade!
What a nade there! Wow, Bigetron Red Aliens, left and right, they can defend this. They are the only team now with all 4 team members intact. And now Zaxi with the spray coming out at the same time. Zone looks like he'll do the work for him, take out Exa. And now we are top 2 teams here, ladies and gentlemen. Goes to the last man standing. Bigetron Red Aliens have arrived to the PUBG Mobile Global Championship 2020 Finals, ladies and gentlemen, with a total number of 4 team kills. Winner chicken dinner.
Man, oh man. Now, and don't forget to hashtag as well when it comes to getting yourself free whips. But this is going to be the overall rankings for now. Still number 1, Digital Athletics, but it's just 1 point away from 4 a.m. Navi is not budging as well at 3rd place. Still 99 points. Is it really? They didn't just crack the 100 marks yet?
Well, it's real that they didn't crack the 100 marks yet, but NOVA-XQF, yeah, but no changes for the top 5 really. NOVA-XQF 83 points at 4th place, 5th place RRQ Athena 83 points as well. Team Secret 80 points, moving up the charts at 6th place. Alpha 7 eSports 78 points at 7th place. Bigetron Red Aliens, wow. From down there, now they are number 8 on the first half of our chart with 73 points. What a comeback here. Could they continue to roll on? This is a team that we need to look out. And Konina Power, 9th place with 69 points. Same goes with Zeus eSports at 10th place, 69 points as well.
Team Secret Jin 11, 12, Futbolist 13, PW888, A1 eSport 14, Abrupt Slayers 15, and now replacing Bigetron previously, it's going to be Aerowolf Limax for 16th place. The thing is, whoever placed themselves above Bigetron just now will have to face the downward arrows because Bigetron just shifted toward the first page, tremendously jumping towards straight to top 8 there with 1 single game. Just 1 single game.
Just that 1 game. My goodness, just look at how things can really change after 1 game. And the fact that we have extra games today, we have 1 extra game, well, it's really, I really look forward to see how things will continue to change as we go on to this day. But Luxi, one of the twins here, the MVP winner, 5 kills for himself, 1 headshot, 863